So I just picked up this this little multi tool from Amazon. It's a Milwaukee. It was a pretty good deal. It came with the battery, charger, and a few accessories. One of the accessories it came with is this little cutter right here. This is, I guess it's a universal cutter. It cuts wood, it cuts metal, brass, whatever. I've actually never used one of these multi-tools before, so I want to see how good it is, how well it works, and how long the battery lasts. So the first thing we have to do is put this little piece on right here. All right, pretty cool, Milwaukee branded. So I think you just lift this right here. Not sure how this goes. Does this go like this? Oh, like this, right? And, sideways. I should have read the instructions. Oh, like this maybe. Does it clip in? I know somebody watching this video is probably like, you do it like this, it's easy. But never used this tool before. It's this way, is it this way? I think it's this way. What is this open for then? Okay, so this thing pops all the way out and this thing twists. So goes like that. I think that locks in. And now we're good to go. Let's go over here inside of the house.
I killed the spider.
Oh, speaking of that, y'all forgot a big old Venus. Like,
where?
in the back and under the sofa. Here.
I think I watch your step because spider. Oh yeah, there it is.
It
See it?
did?
Look at that.
It did?
Yeah. So that's poison. Anyway.
Not anymore. Alright, so we're gonna try to see if we can cut this lock with it. Get in there with the lock so you can see what kind of, it's an old lock. And we don't have a key for it, so we're gonna see if this works. Well, that's funny because look, if we look at the, can you see it?
Yep.
Just killed the blade. And it did nothing to this lock.
Dang.
That's pretty cool. Alright, so that didn't work. And that's hot too. Just killed the blade. It did nothing to that lock.
Yeah, pretty much nothing.
And the blade is gone. Alright, so it didn't work on the lock, but will it work on these nails right here? So let's see. Wow, look. Can you see that or no? So this was from the lock. So this was from the lock right here, and this is from the nails. So this little...
That doesn't work.
What?
So it doesn't work.
No, it's not working. Well, the blade's not working.
Yeah.
Look at that right there. It just chewed through the blade. So, I don't know, I might need another bit, but in the box it says this is a universal bit, but I might need a different bit for this right here. Hope this wasn't a bad purchase because it hasn't worked yet. Well, you know what? It did work on the beehives I just knocked down, so that's one thing.
Maybe like little wood pieces too, but
maybe a little, yeah, little piece of wood or something. Tire was randomly thrown back here, so I want to see if it cuts into it. Again, I know it's probably not the right bit for it, but let's just see what it does. The bit did nothing really.
Nope.
Nope, did nothing. Did it chew that up? No, it didn't really chew this side up, so you can see the blade a little better. The middle's all chewed up. So no, that didn't work. Is this gonna be a return? You don't know. So right here, this is a cut. Looks like, I don't know what kind of wire this is. Maybe an old phone line or something, but let's see if we can cut through this. Okay, cut through that. Cool, I could have done that with scissors too. So I was gonna buy a pack of blades from the hardware store, but they weren't cheap. They were $99 for a 10 pack. That was way too expensive, especially since I wasn't happy with the performance of those blades. So I went ahead and ordered a pack off Amazon. A lot cheaper, aftermarket, but they performed really well. And this is my next Milwaukee purchase right here. I'm just waiting for the bundle set to be available. This thing's getting hot. All right, just turned off. Battery's dead. All right, we went through one blade there. Gonna go with another blade. See, that one's all wasted right there. The diamond tip. Try another blade. I mean, didn't go all the way through. It's a little bit more than halfway. I think I killed 2 blades here. This thing's so hot. Let's see. Ooh, we're on 1. So killed 2 batteries, 2 blades. And didn't do anything. All right, so for what it's worth, it's hot. I was able to get it off, but I had to use a hammer and a chisel. That's hot. Would have cut through pretty good, but it's hitting right there and it doesn't reach. I can't get in there like this. Boom. Nice cut. Not bad. All right, so this kit comes with the battery, the charger, the multi tool, and a few accessories also. It has a blade, which I changed the blade out because I didn't really like the blade it came with. I got these blades off Amazon. And it comes with these sanders right here, which I'm going to use right now. All right, so this is cool. I thought it came with 2 sanders, 2 adapters. It's actually 1 sander, cool Milwaukee logo on it, and then it has 5 pieces of sandpaper, different grits, 60 to 240. I'm gonna use, is there 200? Let's see here, 120. No, I'm gonna use 240 right now. All right, let's see how we adapt this, how we put this on. Right here. So we're gonna take that off. Let's see how this goes. I think you have to take this whole piece off right here. Yeah, you gotta put that in there and then tighten this back up. Like that. We're all set.
Whoa.
Now we put our piece of sandpaper on that. Sandpaper on that. I really like that this kit came with the battery. The battery alone, battery plus charger, is $100 by itself. So it's kind of like you're getting the Multi Tool for free. Let's see. I did an okay job. So I already sanded all this right here. This was the original color. And with my sander, I have a DeWalt orbital sander, which is okay, but this thing eats through batteries like it ain't no thing. This is already going on my 2nd battery, and I haven't even finished the top yet. So anyway, I couldn't get these corners, so this little Multi Tool is a great little addition here. One of the only complaints I have about this is that I noticed that it was kind of moving a little bit. That could have been from me not sticking it on tight enough, but it looked like it was fine, and it just started kind of moving. And then the sandpaper is kind of gummed up there, which was pretty quick. It happened pretty quick. Maybe if I use a different brand sandpaper, it should be fine. But unusable on this side. If I'm trying to hit a corner, this side over here is almost gone, and this is the only side I have. And I was going to use this for all these corners in here to get in there, and I don't know if I can with the way the sandpaper is. So even in here, I don't know how I'm going to get in there. Obviously not with this, but figure that part out. All right, and then look at this. This is already coming apart. Use this for maybe 3 minutes, so that's no good. Overall, I did a pretty good job getting in the corners here. I just wasn't too happy with that sandpaper that was included with the kit. Overall, this Milwaukee tool is a must-have. If you see here, I already incorporated it into my go-to bag. If you noticed on the test I'm doing in the video, there are actual projects that I'm working on. It's not something that I'm running a test on. So right off the bat, as soon as I got this, within the first day or so, I used it, and I haven't stopped using it since. So it is a must-have if you don't have one already. A few things that are kind of a downside about this is that it is kind of heavy, even without the battery. And then the speed, it does have a variable speed right here, but it doesn't have a trigger. I know the DeWalt has a trigger, the speed trigger, but this is cool too because you can just turn it on and you don't have to hold it at the trigger if you have some random job that you're doing that you have to hold it in a certain spot. that you can't really mess with the trigger. So kind of a little downside, but those things really aren't deal breakers. I was a DeWalt guy for a long time, and this drill right here, I've actually had this for, I want to say about 4 years now, and I actually have a video of unboxing this 4 years ago, and then a 1 year review on it. I mean, I use this all the time, and it's always performed well. I just really, I don't know why, I like the color of the Milwaukee more. I know that shouldn't be a reason to buy a tool because of the color, but I wanted to start switching to Milwaukee. I mean, to yeah, Milwaukee, because they have the pack out system and all that, and I just wanted everything matching pretty much. And this one right here, I actually found this on the side of the road, and since I got it, I really liked it, this impact driver. And I said, you know what, let me start thinking about making that move to Milwaukee. And I did. This is actually my first tool that I've bought from Milwaukee, and I'm really happy with the tool itself, and really not the accessories, but the tool itself I'm really happy with. Other than the fact of this thing kind of overheating when I was trying to break that lock. It got really hot, really hot. But I was on there for I want to say a good maybe 10 minutes just of trying to get that lock broken, and it just kind of got really hot, and it was like hot to the touch where you would touch it and you'd kind of feel that burn on your hand. I will leave the kit linked in the description that comes with the multi tool, the battery, the charger, the sander, and a few different blades. So be sure and check that out.